square. I can't get there. What I need to do is release. All right, I need to release instead of trying to go through where he's blocking. I got to release. So I'm going to use my right hand. All right, my collar tie hand here. I'm going to release up to the collar here, and I'm going to use this underhook. I'm going to pull underneath me. Okay, underhook. This one's going to snap, but a lot of my pull comes from this underhook hand right here. See how that brings his chest down? All right, here, pulling down. All right, so when I do this, I'm going to feed it underneath me to a front headlock. Okay, so we're here, he's got his hips back. I can't get to his legs. All right, I need to stop shooting. I need to change what I'm doing. I'm going to release with this collar tie hand. All right, I'm going to pull. All right, I'm going to pull underneath, and as I pull, my legs are going to come back. My chest is going to hit him right in the back. Square his back, his head's going to be centered on my chest, on my stomach here. Okay? So again, left-handed underhook here. And I can't get to his legs, too far back. My right hand's going to come up here. Now I'm going to pull with both of these. All right, I say both because everyone's going to try and do this with one hand. All right, it's not that. You got to control. This one is doing a ton of work here, pulling underneath me. Okay? This one's feeding. So right hand comes up to the collar. My underhook hand pulls. I feed his head underneath me. My legs are going to step back, and my chest is going to hit him high and back here. Boom. All right, you see this? Feet square, a lot of weight. I have this underhook here on this side. I'm going to release this underhook and come to my front headlock. We're going to pull him down the mat. Okay? So again, left hand underhook here. All right, I got my head in the pocket. His hips are back. I'm kind of chasing him around. Can't get there, can't get there. Okay, my right hand's going to come up. Release to the head. I'm going to pull this underhook underneath me. Feed it with my collar tie here. All right, chest hits him in the back here. Ah, heavy. Look at how heavy I am. My feet are back. My weight is back.
As that lead leg goes back as well.
Yeah, lead leg comes back. What happens if I don't bring my lead leg back? Can I do this? Right into my legs. Okay? Underhook here. All right, I start to pull this thing underneath me. I feed it. I pull. My chest hits him in the back. My feet go back, and they stay heavy. All right, here, heavy. I'm here. All right, this one releases. Look, this underhook release. Here. Now we start to pull. Front headlock. All right. Got that same left-handed underhook. Left, right, underhook. All right, we're pulling with this underhook hand, feeding with the head. Collar tie hand. Chest hits him in the back, square. Release the underhook. Come to an armpit and a chin. Right here. We're here. Release this. Up to the armpit here. We got the chin. All right. I don't want to see guys' heads out here. All right. I don't want to get ducked. Everything's square. Here. His head down on my belly button. I'm square. My chin in the center of his back.
Yeah.
All right. And then we take him down to the mat.
Then Johnny, and then Nick.
Let's do it. 1, 2. We gotta stay focused here. All right, so we're sticking same side, same underhook. Everything stays the same. Back hand first club, right hand, right? Then my left hand and my left hip follow here. All right, similar to what we just did. Getting to the leg here, but I want to kind of mix it up, throw something fun at you guys. All right, so I used to do this a lot in college, using this underhook as a duck under. All right, opening this thing up and using this as a duck under. Now, the first two that I showed, getting to the leg and getting to a front headlock, are key. We have to have those in wrestling. Okay? Those are the two most important ones. Alright, but this one's a little bit more fun. We're going to go with it. Alright, so instead of penetrating over my knee this way, alright, stepping and I penetrate over this knee and open this up, drive through. Instead of that, I'm going to do an outside step. Okay? An outside step. So I'm not going to penetrate over this knee. Instead, I'm going to step with my outside leg, my left leg. If I'm a righty, it's my left leg. Alright, so here, as I start to do that, I'm going to step, I'm going to open this thing up. All right, my chest is going to turn a little bit. Joe, remember I was telling you, when we're hitting a high crotch, your chest doesn't turn. All right, it takes your shoulder out. Okay, this one, our chest is going to turn a little bit, but we're going to attack the body. All right, so instead of going to the leg, I'm going to attack the body. So I'm going to step out with my left foot. My knee's going to drop here. All right, my right hand is going to come up to the waist. Okay, so here, front headlock, or underhook, my bad. Collar tie. I'm going to step out. I'm going to open this thing up. All right, notice my hips start to turn here. Open this thing up. I'm going to step out. Step out. My right hand comes to the body here. Boom. All right. up to his waist here. I'm gonna instantly come up, drive through this thing with a bear hug kind of here. Step up and run through it here. All right. There comes the. All right. Left hand, right hand, same thing. Left hand underhook here. My head down again. All right. I feel this pressure release a little bit. Up. I'm gonna step out. Step out. Open this up. My elbow opens towards the ceiling when it's on underhook here. My right hand comes to the waist. All right, I take an outside step here. Boom. Shoulder right in the gut here. Come to a body lock, drive through it, squeeze. All right. Full speed. All right. Partner, being a good partner. This one's not going to work well if I underhook and he just kind of hangs up top here. Right? There's not enough pull. Right? He's here. You got to take this thing out. Right? Out. Boom. Step it. Hips close again, just like we were in on the leg here. Same position. We're coming to the waist here. Locking our hands, crunching our elbows back, stepping through, squeeze. Bang. Crunch down.
Guys, look how he steps up into him, just like if you were on a double high crotch, right? Pressure in. Not just gonna stand straight up.
Got it? Let's do it. 1, 2. All right. Hey, so we're gonna switch sides. We're gonna switch sides of the body. We're sticking with underhooks. Sticking with underhooks. All right. So if I'm a right leg lead now, I'm gonna underhook with my left hand. Right. Which one am I gonna club with?
Backhand.
Left. Backhand. Right. So now instead of switching hands and underhooking, I just go club left. He's gonna reach. I pull this back, kind of trying to get him to reach. So club, pull. He starts to reach. Right, as he reaches, I'm going to punch this underhook on the right side. Okay, so now we're switching to the other side of the body, right side. Okay, so back hand's going to club. Here, I'm going to start to pull. That gets him reaching. Okay, that pull is important. Club, pull, punch, underhook. Okay, now we're back, head in here. Head in here, same thing we've been doing. You can push, pull a little bit. Get used to it. Now, look, we can do this. Opposite side. Left hand's gonna club. I'm gonna pull with this underhook again. Does look familiar, right? Looks familiar. Same thing, other side. You're gonna end up in a front headlock on the other side. All right? So again, club left, bang. Pull it in, punch. All right, now we're back to the same thing here. Head in the pocket, push. All right, pull. I can snap here, front headlock. Release. All right? We're going over that for 5 minutes. I just want to get used to punching that underhook on the left, on the other side. Right hand underhook, okay? Backhand, club. Punch right. Club, pull. Club, pull. Underhook. All right, then we're going to front headlock on the other side. Just get used to it, all right? We got it? Let's go, 1, 2. This right side underhook now. Okay, backhand's going to club just like before. Backhand. All right, sorry. Push, pull, underhook. All right, now, we're going to get a little bit tricky here. I'm going to do kind of like a pop, throw by, single leg. All right? So a throw by, kind of call it like a step hop, single leg, throw it by. Okay? So here, we're going to keep our head in the pocket. All right? I'm going to step with my left foot first, or my right foot here. Okay? My right foot steps first. I'm going to step kind of towards his leg. Okay? When I do that, I'm going to step here, and I'm going to try and replace this foot here with my left foot. All right? Does everyone see that? So my right leg is forward towards my underhook. All right, I'm going to try and step into it, bring my hips in. My left foot's going to replace my right foot. All right? Everyone sees that? Club here. I'm going to step in a little bit. Step. All right, step hop. That's where I get the name. Step hop. All right, so right foot, step. My left foot's going to hop to it and replace my right foot here. Bang. All right, as I do this, this one comes up. I'm going to use this momentum here as I step hop here. I'm going to use this momentum. I'm going to throw this underhook hard. All right, I'm going to punch with my foot and my hand. I'm going to come to a single leg. Right. So it's step hop, step, step hop. I'm going to punch. Now my left hand is going to the leg. All right, left hand's going to the leg. I'm going to punch this thing by hard. Give this a good punch with my knee here. Bang. Throw this thing by. All right, a lot of times I'll kind of hit, recover, and I come back up to a single leg. Okay, but notice I'm not touching my knees. Okay, underhook here. I step, I don't want to see this. Under. All right, stand up high. I'm going to step. Step right. Replace it with my left hop. All right, now I'm going to punch. Punch towards the ceiling, kind of throw it by. All right, my left hand comes down to the leg. This is what I'm gonna see also. You guys are gonna do this. Step hop, you're gonna punch and try and come down with your right hand. All right, it's your inside hand. Left hand. Right one's punching, feeding it through, my left one comes to the thigh. I catch, then my right hand follows. All right, underhook here. All right, step. Step, hop, punch. Left hand comes to the thigh, I catch underneath here, bang. All right, he recovers back in on a single leg. Or, if you do it hard enough, here, throw it by. Here. I got it back. Well, we're finished. All right, he's got weight on those hands. All right, left hand, club. Here, push, pull, underhook. All right, head's kind of in the pocket here. Kind of circling towards the step right. All right, step right, step hop. All right, step right, step hop, punch. Use this momentum, this knee, punch through here. Catch it with your left foot, or your left hand, sorry. All right, we got that? Club, underhook, step, hop, replace, punch, over the top, catch this leg. We got it? Let's do it, 1, 2. Look, hey, this is what's gonna help. All right, when you're punching this thing, you can't just think straight up. All right, he's got this bend, it's hard to get underneath there. He's gonna keep it kind of locked in tight here. I wanna try and loosen this thing up. So what I'm gonna do, when I throw it, this is on me, I didn't teach this right, all right? I extend my arm. As I extend here, now I'm gonna try and wing all the way up towards the ceiling like this. All right, you see that? With my arm straight here. And when I step hop, all right, I'm going all the way around like trying to draw like a circle with my arm. Extend, circle. All right, here, extend. Now I step hop, watch this thing. As I punch it through, as I straighten and create this big circle, it releases all this pressure. Step hop, all right, step hop, throw. All right, sometimes you get his hands all the way to the mat. Okay, so again, straighten. You got your underhook, straighten this. Right as you decide to go, don't hold it straight like this. Okay, as you decide to go. Straighten, step hop, straighten, punch, throw. Then you can finish if you want. All right, got it? Let's go, 1, 2. Underhook, we're gonna mix it up again one more time. Okay, we're gonna mix it up again. We're gonna do a knee pull single to this side. Okay, so just like we did before, we ended up on our head inside single side. We're gonna do the same thing. Remember, the other day we worked on inside tie and elbow bind, and we were penetrating. Right, we were stepping out with our right here, right, and we were pulling with our right hand by and shooting with our right hand. Okay, this one's going to be a little bit different. Okay, I have an underhook here. Right, my head's in the pocket. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of lower my chest level. My left hand is going to kind of come down. Okay, I'm going to step out. This is called a knee pull. Okay, I'm going to step out to the side here. My left hand's going to try to come to the back of the knee. Okay, you guys see that? So right foot steps out. My left hand is reaching from up the collar to the back of the knee. Look at how my level changes a ton. Okay, my head's up here in the pocket. All right, my level has to change. I got to get basically level with his belt line here. All right, so again, I step out with my right. I'm going to use this underhook to pull. Okay, I'm going to use this underhook to kind of pull me by. So I step out with my right. My left hand comes to the back of the knee. And I'm going to pull this by as I'm pulling myself to a single leg. Back to where we were yesterday. Okay, all your finishes and everything are going to stay the same. But this is just a different way of getting to the leg. Okay, here. Head's down, I'm going to reach with my left, step with my right, here. All right, here. And then I'm going to use this underhook just like we were kind of punching, all right, but I'm going to pull it by, almost like this duck over here. Right here, pull it by, pull it by, pull it by. This one, here. Right, step out, left hand comes to the knee, here. I'm going to pull it by, here. Throw it by, pull. There you go. And I penetrate. Good. Turn on that knee, okay, just like we ended up in the same position over here. Quarter turn, right, good position, head up, in his chest, shoulder tight to his leg, wrap around his leg, deep, not down low by his ankle, where my head's down, all right, he can start to recover. So, just shooting to the leg, up high, keeping our chest up, right, stepping out with my right, left hand comes down, all right, lower that level, okay? Lower that level, now I pull myself to the leg. I pull this by, I pull myself to the leg, here. And I'm in tight. All right? One more time. Here. Stepping. Step, left hand comes down. Left hand comes down, now I'm going to pull to the leg, pull this, throw the spine. Right arm wraps deep. All right, I'm in on the leg tight, and we got all of our finishes there. Okay? Punch, or club left. Punch right underhook. I'm going to step right, left hand comes down. Pull this by, and pull myself in with my left hand here. Change to our head inside single. Got it? Let's go, 1, 2. Last thing right here. Okay, this is the John Brascetta special, okay? He's the one that taught me this. We both used it a lot in college, all right? It's a little bit advanced, but stick with me. All right, we'll try and get this. So I'm going to do it right-handed. I like to do a right-handed underhook when I do this move, okay? You can do it both sides, but I like to do it right. So same thing, club, right, underhook here. Now, I'm going to try and get my hip to his hip really hard, okay? I'm going to try and circle and get this guy reacting. What happens is, when I start to circle my hip to his hip, he doesn't like it, all right? When I start doing this, he squares with me, all right? And that's what I want. I want this guy to try and fight to stay square. Okay, so when I kind of club here, what I want to is for you guys to think, as soon as you club, to bring your elbow back to your side. Okay, if I leave my elbow out here and we start to do it like this, the move gets really tricky when he's got an underhook high up here and I can't get this thing down. Okay, so I want to club, underhook, and then try and take my right hip to Fabian's left hip. Okay, here. And I'm bringing my elbow back to my side, waiting for this kind of arm to kind of come up, and I'm trying to catch his bicep. So as I square, or as I circle, he's trying to square back up. Punch, underhook. Look at this, circle, 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 I catch. All right, he starts to reach, I catch this bicep here. All right, now as he goes to circle and square, eventually I'm going to stop my motion. All right, I'm going to stop my motion and let him kind of correct himself in front of me. All right, so I circle towards it. Here, my elbow's back to my side, my opposite elbow. All right, here I'm circling, circling, circling here. I stop my motion. Okay? As I do that, I'm going to catch this tricep, this bicep here. All right, and I'm going to try and feed my underhook down to his heel. All right, so this hand that I catch, underhook here, circle, circle, circle. He corrects, catch. All right, I stop my motion, and I'm going to try and change my angle towards his feet, or towards his heel that I have the underhook side on. All right? When I do this, I'm going to try and feed this elbow down towards his heel. All right, see all that weight on his foot. And then my right hand comes from the underhook up here, and it releases down to his heel. And then I drive through. Okay? Underhook here. All right, I'm going hip to hip, hip to hip, hip to hip, hip to hip. I catch this tricep here. He squares up. This is what I'm going to do. Lower my level. Okay, lower my level, and I'm going to bring my shoulder up underneath his chest here. Okay? My shoulder comes to his chest, and I try and pinch his arm, right? This arm right here in the bend of my elbow here, right? My shoulder, or the bend of my neck, right? And my shoulder is underneath his chest. Okay, I still kind of have this underhook when I'm here, and I'm going to release the underhook over here. I'm going to penetrate through his heel. I'm going to sag heavy on this thing, sag heavy, and through. All right? So again, club, underhook, circle to it, circle to it, circle to it, catch. All right? Now I'm going to kind of pull him by. My shoulder's going to slide underneath here. I'm going to catch this arm, the bend of my neck. Here. All right? Now I'm going to drive over towards his heel, towards his far heel. All right, my underhook hand comes down to his heel, drive through. All right, at the end I give a shove. Okay, when I get to here, I give a shove with my head. Here, get his weight back. My hand reaches past his heel. He shoves, he's weight over it. I scoop his heel back. All right, here. Now this is the biggest part. Circle, circle. He squares up. Watch this release. Bang! All right, I change directions towards his heel, towards his far heel. This one slides down. All right, I slide down, 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 down. I shove through it, scoop his heel. Get my tail. All right, again, club, underhook, circle to it, circle to it, circle to it, catch. All right, now I change directions low. Pinch this arm in the bend of my neck here. Now I drive over it towards his far heel. Drive over it, over it, over it, over it. Catch his heel. right, all this weight, heavy. Pinching this arm is huge here. All right, pinching this thing is huge. Pulling it to your chest. All right, this gets this heavy in his legs. All right, now I start driving over this far heel. Look at all this weight. All this weight, easy to scoop. All right?
Hey guys, the key to finishing this move is just running through that. You may or may not get a hold of it that first push, but if you just keep driving your feet, eventually you will catch up with his heel. Okay, that's not a comfortable position for him to be in, and he's not very mobile in this, direction. So if you just keep driving, it might take 4, 5, 6 steps across the entire circle, but as long as you just keep going through it, you'll get there.
Yeah, so it'll look like this. All right, if I get up high to his hip, right, I'm here and I start to run. Fabian's gonna backpedal a little, there's a lot of weight on his heel. All right, I start to drive through. Even if I'm up here on his tricep, I just run. Run. Until I get to his heel. All right? One more time. Plug. Underhook. Circle 2. Catch his arm. Tricep. Here. I step and I feed. All right, now I start running. I drive through it. All right, if he starts to backpedal, I just keep running. Pushing this arm through his
Yeah, it
hip.
is. You're in a really
Weight
sick
heavy on his
position.
heels. All right, this one's advanced.
Yeah.
Let's try and get it. Ask questions if you need it. Ready? 1, 2. But that's okay. All right. If I'm driving through, a lot of people they look uncomfortable and they want to be square and drive through it this direction. That's not what we're doing. We're going to drive to the side, and if you really take off running and he's fighting, you might end up on your hip here. That's okay. It is a safe position. All right. It looks weird. It feels weird, but I promise you, it's safe. Okay. Because in reality, if you miss it, he's out there, I'm here, we're back in it, okay? So don't be afraid to turn that hip down and drive through it that direction, because that's where your power is going to come from, because it's the change in direction. If I come here and try to drive straight through, he can square up. But if I change directions, here, that's where the takedown comes from. Does that make sense to everybody? One more time, Johnny. I'm digging in. I'm changing direction so much that my hip is gonna land over here. Okay? So don't be squaring up and driving through him, because that gives him the opportunity to square up as well. One thing too, notice Johnny's head, right, when he goes, his head isn't like turning and looking underneath. Like a lot of you guys want to be square, yes, like this. That's not it, all right? He pinches this arm so heavy, right, with his ear. Look. His head's facing, he's using the side of his head and following this hip, driving through, and he gives me a shove, right? With that head and that arm, okay? Keep this thing pinched tight here. To it, run, all right? We got it? One more time, try it. 1, 2. Gag with the underhook. It's gonna be very tough for me to get my head from here all the way to here when necessary, quickly. See how we're up high? Right? My head's not in deep here. This is the threat that he wants to get away from, not my head. So I'm good. My head's up. Then he squares up. Look how I'm clear to do that. Does that make sense? If my head's in here and he squares up, I gotta, see that? I just end up squaring, right? I gotta fight through that. Head up. Head up, boom. Slide down. Follow. Give it a try. 1, 2. We're going to break it down into segments. When I bring you back in, everyone stay on their feet, focus in on what we're doing. I'm just going to review it, and then we're going to go out and hit a bunch of holds. We're going to execute it a bunch of times. Lots of drilling. Got to have repetition, okay? So the first thing we're doing, high crotch stuff. Remember, we have 3 setups over here. The 3 setups are going to stay the same. All right, so we got inside tie and a collar tie. I'm circling to my inside tie and my collar tie. I'm pulling down here. I'm going to release. Okay, that's number 1. I'm getting my high crotch. Okay, number 2, all right, I collar tie, he collar ties. I find this thumb block here, I extend. All right, I extend, I get this arm straight, I post. All right, I post, again, above the elbow. You can't post below the elbow, above the elbow. Back to our high crotch, here, okay? That's second setup. The third one we went over, I collar tie, he collar ties. I extend, all right? I extend here. I swim this left hand into a collar tie also. All right, now I release and I pull my forehead to my forearm. Then we're getting back to our high crotch. Everyone remembers that, right? Those three. The three finishes we're going over first. All right, whatever setup you choose, we're going with the same three finishes up high, okay? So high crotch drive up, into them, all right? Circle back and dump. Circle lower that chest, all right? Hike the football, my chest lowers on that leg, I dump. Okay, that's number one. Number two, high crotch, penetrate through, up. All right, I'm driving in, all right? I'm gonna try and dump, I'm gonna get this guy's motion moving. I try and dump here, he doesn't go. Okay, I step in front of his body, my back arm comes deep. All right, back arm comes deep here. I step here, back arm comes deep, pop, drive over it, here. Power lift. Okay, we remember that? Last one, high crotch. As soon as we're hit, we're driving up, switch it to a double leg. All right, high crotch here, whatever setup you choose. Penetrating through it, here. I change the angle, I swivel. All right, now I'm driving through. Drive across here. And finish. Okay? 3 high finishes. We got it. Use your 3 setups, all 3 of them. Ready? 1, 2. All right, hey, stay on your feet. We're going to get back out there right away. All 3 setups stay the same. Okay, all 3 setups stay the same. I don't care which one it is. We're going low finishes now. Okay, low finishes. Number 1. All right, I penetrate, high crotch. All right, he starts to take his leg back a little. I feel this pressure. I got to step up and release. All right, I step up, I swivel. All right, rotate double. I step up, swivel this knee. All right, I go 1 high, 1 low. 1 hand high, 1 hand low. And I penetrate to this knee here. Get out to the side. I hide my feet, okay? And I reach through and I drive through here. All right, drive through or near side here. I don't care. Outside, inside, but you got to use your front hand over here. All right, drive it through. Getting our 2. All right, the second one. I penetrate, I get in really deep. This guy kind of falls over the top. I can feel his waist kind of bend over the top here. All right, it's hard to come up at this point. He starts to lock, I go to both knees. Okay, both knees square, wide base, sit my butt to my heels, shoulder high. Inside hand high here, lift, right here. Okay, now inside hand reaches. Don't screw this up. Don't start reaching with this far one, it's hard to get. Okay, good guys, we need to reach with the near one. Here. All right, pull it, feed it, switch, use my head, shove him off, dip my shoulder, he falls off, I swim through. All right, lift, swim. All right, last one, crack down, anticipating the crack down. All right, here goes the crack down, sit in the corner. I feel that come, my inside hand comes through, my right hip goes down here. All right, my left hand tries to go down to the heel, and then I work to shelf, 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 shelf. All right, swimming out, getting to it. All right, same 3 setups. Use all of them. You got to get good at all of them. Post, swim in, inside tie, collar tie, pull, release. 3 finishes down low. Ready? 1, 2. Other side of the body now. Head inside single. Okay, head inside single. Remember, we have 3 setups again over here. Actually, we're going to have 4 technically with now our knee pull. So again, collar tie, head in, or inside tie collar. All right, pull, 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 pull. All right, he pops up. I step. Head inside single. That's number 1. Number 2, inside tie and a wrist. All right, inside tie and a wrist. I'm going to roll this thing out. Roll this thing out, step. Roll this thing out, step. Penetrate. Hey, I want to do a good job sweeping. All right, knee beside his toe or kind of in the front. Never back here. Don't step too deep. Okay, so step it to the side. Inside tie wrist. All right, step to the side. Give yourself some space to angle knee drop. If I step too deep and I angle knee drop, I'm behind. This is awkward. Bad stance. Okay? Inside tie wrist. Roll it out, step. Roll it out, step. All right, then we angle knee drop here, and I pull, quarter turn. Head up high, wrapping deep. Okay? That's number 2. Number 3, inside tie, collar tie, pull down, circle. All right, I release, collar tie. All right, release, elbow. Now I'm going to step left. Step left, good pull here. All right, now we're the same thing, penetrate knee drop. Wrap deep. All right, that's number 3. Technically number 4 we added this morning. Club left, underhook right. All right, I'm out in front here. All right, stepping out, outside, inside hand. Outside foot, inside hand. To the back of the knee, pull. Pull that by. Good pivot on that knee, good angle here. Okay, those are our 4 setups that you can use. Okay, finishes up high. Finishes up high. The first two, all right, we're up way high. Okay, driving all the way up here. I give a good bump. All right, use my head and shove. Pressure off this back foot. I shove. My chest comes low to his ankle. All right, I come back up in the armpit. All right, now I punch trip. Step in, punch trip. Okay, and then the other one, head inside single. All right, shove. Again, do a good job shoving. Chest comes low to the ankle. Up in the armpit. Now, he's posting. Posted, trying to keep space. Trying to keep space. I got a club, get rid of this. And I get to the head. I pull this thing back towards his knee, and then soccer pass here. And finish. Okay? Those are the two really high ones. Then we're doing these three also. Head inside single. All right, dump. Circle dump. All right, run those feet. Same thing as on the outside. All right, he falls first. I cover. Don't fall with him. All right, that's dump. Then we have head inside single. Drive up. All right, I'm going to fake my dump. Fake my dump here. He doesn't go down. All right, he's hopping, he's moving and reacting. I step back just like on the pulling it high, but instead of coming up high, all right, I drive through. Drop my shoulder behind this leg, drive through here, and capture. All right? So again, head inside single. Whatever setup you want. I use inside tie and an elbow a lot. Step, pull. All right? Drive up. We got dump and finish. Or we have head inside single, fake and dump. Step back. Look at this, I'm low. Chest low, drive through it. Over this knee, reaching behind here, penetrate. Capture. Two. Okay, 4 finishes. 2 trips up high. Don't fake it on football tackle. Let's do it. Ready? 1, 2. All right, hey, inside tie, or whatever setup you want. I'm going to do inside tie and elbow bind. I left this one out on purpose. Okay, this one's crucial. We're going cut back, okay? So cut back into head inside single. Your chest has to stay high. Your chest and your head have to stay high to give you a chance. All right, this is good positioning. This is good wrestling either way. Okay, you want to finish up high as much as you can. If you can't drive up to your feet, this guy starts to take his legs back and square up. Okay, we're going to step up. All right, windshield wiper our feet and cut back. Bring our head to the other side. Okay, number one thing I want to see, keep your dang hands locked on a single leg. Okay, keep your hands locked. So again, head inside single pull here. All right, he starts to sprawl and square up. I feel this pressure. I can't start letting my head go down like this. All right, crunch me. Okay, inside tie, elbow bind. I'm going to pull head inside single here. Look, he starts to square up. My head stays up high. All right, this is tough. So we got to release this pressure. I step up with my outside foot. Step up. I'm a windshield wiper. I'm going to try and get my shoulder right at his belt. All right, so he bends over the top here. Bang. All right, sit my butt to my heels. Hands stay locked. All right, I elevate off my heels here, and I cut this foot out underneath here. And get my 2. Okay? Inside tie, elbow bind. All right? Head inside single here, I wrap deep. He starts to sprawl and square. We got to be good partners. All right, I step up. Step up. Windshield wiper. Shoulder comes to the bend of his waist here. All right, hands stay locked. Elevate off my heels now and cut this foot out and finish. Okay? Not long here because that's all we're going to do. We just want a lot of reps. All right? Both guys going 2 and 2. Ready? 1, 2. We're going all head inside single. Stay back up. Up on your feet. Up, up, up. All right? Head inside single here. All right, remember, left hand first here. Blocking this head, my right hand's going to follow as my hips go back and around. All right, I start running back and around in a circle and cover him with my hips here. Bang, 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 run. All right, hips in square. I'm trying to get my ding-dong down towards the mat, all right? So again, we had a couple here. This belly whizzer is huge too, remember. Let me go back, let me rewind. Head inside single. Stuff. Other hand follows. All right, my feet go back and around, and my left hand, my original stuff hand, is gonna find these ribs. Belly whizzer hard, all right? Stuff, stuff. Run my hips in and around here. All right, look at this belly whizzer, keeping them in front of me and square. All right, in front of me and square. Now you can do this, and you can get to this position and start to push back and break his lock. All right, that's number 1. Number 2, all right, same thing, stuff. Other hand follows. Run my hips back and around, belly whizzer tight here. All right, he keeps his hands locked. All right, I'm gonna knee tap. Knee tap, use this belly whizzer strong. All right, knee tap. This foot will come over the top here. I catch, pull it in. Now I'm circling back towards this heel. Don't go in front of his body, go this way. Towards the back. Okay, that was number one.
Slick like that one.
Number two down there. All right, head inside single, I stuff. Hips back and around here, square. All right, this guy has his hands locked. My hips are in. All right, I have a lot of pressure. He starts to pull in. My hips go back. All right, I feel this angle where my hips go back. I got to recover right away. So I'm going to take my post hand to his tricep. Post hand to his tricep, and I'm going to push it towards his chest. My belly whizzer is going to try and release and grab this elbow underneath here. All right, everyone sees that. Now again, we're tapping. Tap here. All right, he stays on this hip, trying to fight belly down. All right, my right knee comes around and blocks his face. I take a big step over. Bundle, keep the arms locked. All right, we got it? So solid defense first. Everything's gonna start with this right here. This is crucial. Stuff. All right, my hips match, they meet. Stuff. Other hand stuffs, my hips run back and around, square. All right, trying to get square. If anything, we want to get to this position and fall off. If he comes up to his base, we're in front headlock. But we're not giving up points there. Got it? We got tap, catch the foot. He builds up, lock the arm, reach through, kind of get a bundle, tip him down, get our near fall. Got it? Let's go, 1, 2. Beating him with my hips. I'm going to switch his head to the inside. Okay? Again, I'm not smacking him. All right? Grab this. It's like a collar tie here, and I'm going to throw it in. My hips pop. All right? I create space here. Hips pop, and then I swim it in here. All right? And then we're back to where we just were. Stuff. On the other side now. Again, right? And square. Got to stay square. Look at this position, right? Hips in. Chest up. All right? Trying to slide back. Slide back. And beat that lock. Okay? So again, this puts you in on the same head inside single defense we just went over, but it's on the other side. High crotch, all right? Pop my hips, all right? Pop my hips, and then I throw this in, all right? Club here, throw it in here, stuff. This goes right into my first stuff. Second stuff, hips back and around square, all right? Lead in, all right? Number two, this one's a little different. Remember, I try and cover the head. All right, he's on a high crotch. I try and cover the head this way. I want to try and get his head center in my hips, carrying all my weight. All right, carrying all my weight. So I stuff here. My hips are going to go back, and I'm going to try and circle back and around towards his feet right there. Okay, stuff. I'm going to run my feet, belly whizzer again on this left side. All right, back, square. All right, square. He stays in on my leg. I know it's stuff. Under there, stay tight. All right, stuff. All right, I run here. His hands are still locked. All right, I can't keep my, up here on his head. Okay, he'll pop through. That's not what I want. So as soon as I get here, if I have a belly whizzer, I got to release for a little. All right, come to these hips and quads, and now I start to slide back. All right. So again, he shoots. Meet him with my hips. Pop, swim it in. That's my first stuff. Second one follows. Back and around. Number two. High crotch. Here. All right, I stuff, and I'm gonna run my feet back and around. Back and around. Belly whizzer here. All right? And then the other thing, last thing we went over. I start to run this way, and Fabian sits me. All right, I start to run this way. Fabian sits me, my hip. I gotta catch with my post here. Belly whizzer is huge. Again, I'm staying in a ball, good stance under here. Using my feet as power. This belly whizzer, I'm gonna try and shove him towards this right knee, get his hip on this side, okay? Big post here. I'm gonna flex my hips in. All right, I pop my feet pressure in to the mat. Use this post, hips pop in here. Use that muscle, square up. All right, that's the last one. All right, he shoots, I go to run, he squares, or he sits me here. Don't go both butt cheeks. No good. Stay on your near butt cheek, right butt cheek. Post up this foot. Post with this hand. Belly whizzer. Drives into him towards this knee here, and I pop my hips up. All right, back square now. Got it? Let's go. 1, 2.
here till like 9:30, so.
All right, so bottom, this one we went over yesterday. So changing over, the first thing I'm gonna do is take my left hand and kind of replace my right hand. All right, so left hand is gonna come and replace my right hand. And I'm gonna open this hip up. I'm gonna open this hip up and give me some room to bring my other hip through. All right, so when I do this, I change over, left hand replaces my right. I open my right hip and then I'm gonna elbow back hard. All right, and then a lot of times what you'll see is guys trying to slide out and away. You don't want that. So I always say, get set. You kind of put a thumbprint in the mat where your belly button is, right? So when I change over, left hand comes over, I'm gonna elbow back hard. I should land on that same spot that I push down on. Right? So my butt lands where my belly button is. Right? So left hand replaces my right. I open up my hip and I'm gonna elbow back hard. And I'm gonna try and stay hovering around that same position, all right, and staying in the ball tight. All right, and then making sure we land on my hand here, not away. Land on my hand and my elbow hand here. All right, so with a partner on me, all right, I change over. I try and elbow him back, get that weight running around, changing his weight over. That's why it's called a changeover, right? So left hand replaces my right here. Open this hip, and then I elbow back hard. Change over. He's playing catch up. He's playing catch up, trying to stay here. Now, what we went over, the simplest of versions is I beat him inside here. All right, I beat him inside on my changeover. He's got a belly hand, and he starts kind of pressuring in. If he pressures in, I'm going to plant my feet out in front of me. When they start pressuring in, I don't want to see their knees go over their toes. Okay, so keeping their feet out in front of them, and then it's just like a leg press. He pushes in, I leg press back into it. And I come up, and then come. From the beginning, change over. Left hand replaces my right here. All right, I open up this hip and I elbow back hard. Elbow back hard, change over. All right, I beat this elbow inside. I don't have to worry about it. All right, he pressures in. I go to both butt cheeks, set my feet, all right, leg press, pressure back into it, and I cut. Okay, the variation of this is when I change over and he beats me inside on this elbow hand, right? So I change over, elbow back hard here. He beats me inside. So when he beats me inside, I gotta know I have to beat a hand before I come up, or I cut on my butt here. Right, so what I like to do, when I change over, I catch all my weight on my right side. I'm gonna try on this high side, right, I'm gonna try to pinch my elbow tight, and I will switch from my right butt cheek to my left butt cheek. And the reason I do this is because I want to attack this top hand across. A lot of times if I attack near hand here, there's no way for me to get my elbow back in before he beats me back inside. So I always attack crossed hand. But with all my weight over here, I want to try and shorten this up. So I shorten this elbow and pinch it to my side. See how this starts to shorten up as it is, right? So I start to pull, pinch. Right now I can reach across, capture this thing, and elbow back. The other thing you see here is when I grab this hand, he starts to near wrist. Right, so when he near wrists, that's fine. I'm gonna bring my elbow back, still do my job on this side. Right, he still has a near wrist, and then I just hit a wrist roll, and I block. All right, wrist roll, right, keep it tight. Wrist roll, block, elbow in. And then I cut from my butt here. And away, hip heist and away. Okay. So again, on my butt, here, right. I'm on my right side, I changed over on my right side here. I want to switch to my left and pinch this elbow tight to my side. Elbow comes back to my side, hands are perpendicular. Perpendicular hands are key. If my hands are straight, my elbows are out. Right, then we're constantly fighting this battle, hands inside. Right, so pinch it. This hand comes perpendicular, points towards the wall there. Pinch, my elbow comes back. I grab this wrist here. If he near wrist, that's fine. I do my job over here, beat, wrist roll, beat, and then I cut from my left and away. So that's bottom series. Then the last thing he wanted me to show was getting into the underhook.
Underhook, yeah.
So if I'm a right leg lead, I don't like reaching. So if I'm going to left hand underhook, it just depends on what hand you want to underhook with. So if I want to underhook with my left, what I don't want to do is reach with my right, my lead hand. Okay. Because I'm so extended.
Yep.
So what I like to do is kind of get him off balance and club with my backhand. And when I do this, I kind of pull and replace with my right. And then when I pull with this one, he starts to reach. Okay. So when he reaches, now I can left side. Okay. So if it's my back leg, or my backhand, that's really always going to reach. Club here and I pull, replace. This guy's always going to bring his hands up. I'm almost in like a double collar tie before I switch. And I go left hip towards it. and punch my left hand. All right, head position is key here, and then I just got him doing this, push, and then pull.
Good.
Push.
And pull. Okay.
Then for the other side, it's basic. My right leg is forward. If I want a right-handed underhook, I just club left. And then what I like to do, he might reach sometimes, but if I club and they don't, I like to pull them. Because a lot of times that forces him to reach. All right, so I club, and then when I start to pull, he reaches, and I underhook.
Gotcha.
Now we have everything there.
Beautiful. Good.